is a line that should not be crossed. Like if it is a blatant, outright copy, then they will step in. And when it came to YouTube, they actually feared that, oh, if they're just gonna watch the games played on YouTube, they're not gonna buy the game. What I didn't realize is watching people play a game makes you wanna buy the game. I did not realize that part.
It's basically free advertising. Not everyone will buy the game, of course, but more people will be made aware of the game. So yeah, it is basically free advertising they're spitting in the face of.
Yeah, there were some people who were kind of worse. They wanted people to, YouTubers to pay them fees to be allowed to play their games on YouTube. In early days of YouTube, it was maybe 1 or 2 companies that tried that and did not go well.
Yeah. That's how you get boycotts. Which, well, don't just stop the stuff doing it, but it'll also make a lot of people mad at you. And mad fans, do not forget, do not forgive. Fast travel. Okay. This one has a chicken on a fire. Okay. Okay, power nap. Let's see, I don't think we have anything to bring... Well, we have 3 of those kits. Let's see, we also have this one now. Muscle memory, all supported guns have a 33% chance to double fire. If we had an extra battery, I might get that, but... nah. Whenever we... Those magnificent creatures bring a tear to my eye. Don't you just love eagles? No. I guess you wouldn't, huh? But you'd be crying if that were a grizzly bear wearing one of those funny hats. My problem with the eagle is not the symbol it's become, but the lack of meat it can provide. You eat eagle? Tastes like chick? Of course. Okay.
I was in the kitchen when I heard this. Don't eat eagles.
What I'm pretty sure it's illegal.
And here's the thing, you don't want to eat a predator to begin with.
Yeah, lead buildup and all sorts of stuff as well.
That's more only predatory charge and all that, but if a land predator is more of is less nourishment in it. So you actually get more from eating okay, as an example, you get more nourishment from eating a deer compared to eating a wolf.
Yeah.
As well, predators are more likely to catch disease.
Yeah. I'm kind of curious when we'll get a new main weapon. Really? Also, I like how it puts us back on stable ground and not on ice or such.
That's kind of an obvious thing, for otherwise you'd be in a death loop. But yeah, what was I supposed to say?
Got it?
Yeah, there's a reason why we don't eat vultures. There's even less reason to eat those. For vultures,
yeah,
they are immune to a lot of things from carcasses. They are not all of them, but the ones that actually eat carrion are immune to many of these things.
Yeah.
So if you decide to eat them,
congratulations, you've invited Nurgle into your body.
Yeah, that's one way to put it. Like, there has been people who have tried it to eat carrion. Probably some have done out of desperation and realized. This is what I noted. It tastes horrible. It should be
Also
enough said.
All fuck.
Yeah, and then of course the risk of the diseases.
Nothing of interest down here.
Yeah.
We're going to need to go down anyways, it seems.
don't eat eagles to begin with, and they are even an animal that's needed for a good, healthy ecosystem.
Ow. I keep falling for those stupid things. Okay. Let's see. Oop, a chest. Not this time. Okay. Ow.
Oh, no, remember, here's something here. Was someone in a air balloon that went to the North Pole? They never reached the North Pole, but they did reach the Arctic. But they did, if I remember, they did find their bodies. And they had... Here's the thing, they survived by eating polar bears. But it's also what killed them.
Probably not a live one, I'm presuming.
More they died of the parasites the polar bears had, along with other things they had in them.
Yeah.
And a polar bear is, unlike other bears, fully carnivorous.
Yep. So any parasites in what it eats will end up in you as well.
Yeah, along with other diseases. So, yeah, in Arctic and you're eating polar bears, yeah, it won't go well. I think I have heard that seals are safer to eat, but apparently seals taste bad. This makes me even wonder why the heck did he almost get hunted to extinction? For it sounds so horrible to... But hunt anything to extinction is horrible enough. But only for the fur? Just... I feel like there's a level of stupidity there.
Yeah, furs... Well, furs have always been a big business. And yeah, basically to my knowledge, the mindset with that typically was like, okay, we can't find this species anymore. Let's go look for another one to skin.
Yeah, I'm just glad we have it. For the, but we are stepping on it heavily, and it's getting harder and harder for poachers to do these kind of things. They actually now suppose it's illegal to do that now.
Yeah. It's been for a while, but...
Yeah, like... It's probably allowed, like, if you're hunting a deer, and you eat it, and you have the fur and antlers, yes, sure, you'll be allowed to pick a tooth of that and do something with the fur, since you hunted that legally.
Yeah.
And it's not endangered. But you're not hunting it for the sake of, just for that horn, and just don't bring the body away, like...
Yeah. To my knowledge, a lot of places in Africa have basically gone with a shoot-on-sight mandate for suspected poachers.
Yeah, but some poachers have been done extreme things to try to keep the business going when it's a very much dying business.
Yeah, figuratively and literally, because, well, they're literally killing off their stock.
Yep, and there's another thing happening that probably infuriates poachers. When it comes to elephants.
Yeah. They've been fighting back, I believe. Yep.
That too, but here's the thing. Elephant tusk has been getting shorter and shorter with each generation.
Yeah, because they keep killing off the ones with long ones, so the gene pool loses the gene for long tusks.
Yeah, and apparently many of the females actively avoid the one with the biggest tusks now even. Remember, elephants are not idiots. They remember.
Yeah. I recall I recall a story of a woman who got crushed by an elephant because I forget specifically what she was doing to them. I don't know if she was just harassing them or just abusing them enough to piss off a bull at least. And then the fucking thing came back to trample on her again during her burial.
Yeah,
so, yeah,
I remember.
They remember and will spite you for as long as they can.
Yeah, there must be something similar, but on a positive end. Someone helped elephants so much So when this man died, the elephants went to his grave. Year after year after year after year. They still doing this after 5 generations. Visiting his grave.
Okay. I wasn't expecting him to say anything new, but I'm presuming that the last line was about him being captured, or like, I heard you got captured. Roger, but I escaped. Are you sure about that? Perhaps you opened your mouth so much that they just left the back door open and hoped you'd wandered out. Not what happened, but that would still technically be escaping, Darmus. At least you've brought back Captain O'Hara. Finally, a professional is calling the shots. What do you mean? I'm a professional. You're a professional jackass. Professional headache, perhaps. Go do something useful. I have stuff to engineer.
Oh. But as I said to people, elephants remember.
Yeah.
Be good to them, they will remember you. Be bad to them, they will remember you.
Yeah, they will definitely remember you then. Let's see, anything new from you? Jefferson, got a minute? Roger Dodger. Just to lay it all out here, our jets destroyed and our crews captured. We're low on supplies with no way to call for support, and our only ally is a Soviet spy. Right, but that's the job, yeah? You're sure shooting a volatile laser at an unhinged madman's fortress is the best way forward? Of course, Cav. Nothing beats a giant laser. Trust me, I know lasers like the back of my hand. See the scars? Trust me, he says. Alright, Jefferson. You can't make things any worse. Watch him just laser the entire village here.
Yeah, she's definitely not the fourth character, for that's the wrong hairstyle. Unless she cuts it later.
Agitated word Jeff still can't understand. Sorry, buddy, still can't understand you. More anger and annoyance. Why didn't heed my warning? I clearly told you don't go that way or you'll be captured by Cread. Ah, words. Those were words I know. I've picked up a bit of the native tongue, easy enough to translate. Who are you? Where's Big Dummy? Big Dummy? Do you mean Jeff? Well, you see... Ah, you are spirit friends. I've heard of such things, of course, as well as a great many things. This is why they call me Uruk the Wise. Uruk the Wise. I defaulted to Uruk from Lord of the Rings.
Wrong franchise!
Uruk the Wise. I'm the wisest person on this island, you see? With the exception of the Holy Sentinel, of course. Holy Sentinel? Ah, the mighty protector of our island. Wields devastating sorcery. Is unequaled in skill. Holy Sentinel is rad. Be wise like me, Uruku. Hide in a bush and wait until the Sentinel defeats the Cread. But not this bush. This bush is mine.
Okay. And I'm gonna check on my food, so, yeah, you know, the usual. Don't die, don't get eaten.
No
and
promises.
don't eat random mushrooms.
Ew. Almost got caught by a stupid icicle again. Okay. At least now we have this shortcut opened, I believe. Yep. There. Actually, probably better to shotgun these. And just gun down the offspring then. Okay. There. Yeah, those beetles with the stones in their back, well, of course they are only vulnerable from the front and back. Makes sense. Okay. Here we are again. Let's go this way. Yep. I'm keeping a better eye out for those things. There. Okay. And yeah, the big laser and the smaller ones are going off at the same time each time. Actually, can we... Yes, we can reach it from here. So no need to jump over. There we go. Music getting a bit more of a beat to it, apparently. Feels like it's building up a bit. Towards something. There's probably like a boss at the bottom of this. Yep. Okay. What is this supposed to mean here? Let's see. Oh, last death point. Okay, makes sense.
I'm back, and I thought of something. I feel like we talked about this before.
Hmm?
Sometimes we can talk on and on about something that's not related to the game, like console, Steam, and all that. A lot of times, the game provide us something to talk about.
Yeah.
Like, a funny comment. We talked about birds, not to eat them, and then we somehow went into elephants.
Okay. Most of these challenge rooms have been where you can go into them and get something up with the gear you already have, but this one seems to be an exception since we can't jump high enough to get through that.
Yeah. Right. Sometimes I actually kind of glad that we can have a lot of things to talk about, because sometimes I do feel like some topics may be left alone.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like they talk about Steam, Epic, all we've been on it before, and I feel like everyone has heard about the story already.
Yeah, to some degree at least.
No, at the same time,
No.
it's probably a good way for us to vent our frustrations about some things at times.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh dear.
Oh, hello, there's something. Okay, that's a passageway back, I'm presuming. Because that looks like the ones that we can destroy from the back. Okay, it doesn't show exactly where we died, because I'm pretty sure we didn't die here. But it shows where the loot bug is, as I'll just call it for the moment. I think I've called it that before, actually. Also, is there something here? No. There is something here, though. Okay. Not those, so let's switch over to Jeff for a sec. Because he can just instant kill them with a grenade. Okay, we can't go that way because there's another blockage. Okay, this way it is. You. You. Okay, something else to actually talk about for a bit is I have mostly decided on what to stream after we're done with the Battle for Middle Earth games. So once we finish 2 tomorrow in the restream, or in the redo, and after we finish off Rise of the Witch King as well, of course. Oh, hello. Yeah, we'll be redoing these SteamWorld Dig games, as well as adding in SteamWorld Quest and SteamWorld Heist.
Yeah, and Aragami.
Yep.
For Aragami, I was there, but it was before we posted it on YouTube. Already, when I joined, I started to suggest ideas for us to post it on YouTube. I feel like one of the reasons they strengthened that he'll actually got happy when we started doing it was, well, Twitch started to do the whole thing about going from 2 weeks to just 1.
Yeah.
And by then, I had already convinced him. Oh, what are you doing?
It's not Origami we're mixing with Crisis when we go back to that one, or rather, we actually streamed the first game. I don't remember if we actually streamed Crisis 2 or not. I can't actively remember that.
I know before you joined, you screen shared me Crisis free while you were streaming it.
So yeah, when we get to that, we'll do Origami and Crisis. But yeah, after we're done with Battle for Middle-earth, it'll be, well, redoing SteamWorld Dig 1 and 2, as well as Mark of the Ninja, because we didn't upload that, or that was before we uploaded. And we'll finish, yeah, we'll also put in Rayman Redemption, which is a fan version of Rayman 1, since, well, we streamed everything from Rayman 2 to Legends, the most recent of the mainline Rayman games.
I'm not sure if I was there with Mock of the Ninja, but SteamWorks, I knew you talked about you streamed those, but that was way before I even joined.
What do we have here? Atlantean Stone Claws allows you to cling to walls for a short time.
Wait, hold on. Atlantean.
Yep, well that's a bit of a spoiler on what sort of ancient civilization we're looking for here.
Yeah, wait. Where did I say what we were located currently, of which ocean?
Don't actually remember.
If I say Atlantic Ocean, then yeah, we should have expected Atlantis.
Okay, so now we can cling to walls for a bit. And now we're back here. Okay, but we need to be up there. So, up, and away. Okay, this is a more general thing, so everyone can do this. What's with that look? Like, I like that they aren't even actually using the claws, they're using some of their own equipment. Shortcut. Okay, get up, lazy bones. Actually, let's take a look at the PDA. Yeah, we don't have any extra batteries. Clip size of support guns. Let's actually remove that for a bit. Actually, let's keep that. Just in case. I still should do all I can to try and avoid damage wherever possible. There. I like that this is... I like with this wall cling we... I like that we can just jump upwards instead of having to jump back and forth between walls. Not to say that wall jumping is bad, but it can be annoying at times. And yeah, it's not all the walls that we can cling to. They need to be somewhat straight. Not chunky like this here. Hello again, you sniper. That. Not missing the big one. There. Okay, we have a lot more money than we actually need at the moment. So we should probably try to save up these kits to upgrade the shop.
Likely a very damn good idea. Also, I find the top of Atlantis very interesting. You know, I should quick disclaimer. I'm not a blind believer
really?
Atlantis exists. Albeit there's a chance. But I'm not blindly believing it. And there's so many Atlantis theories and claims that I feel like just is almost near cult level.
I forgot. The grappling hook is sure a stick.
But yeah, whenever I look about Atlantis and whether they say they have a new proof of Atlantis, I'm always a bit careful.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if there was some sort of sunken colony or something, maybe, not a full-out civilization or such. And I very much doubt that they would be more more technically advanced than what we have these days.
Yeah, and I always wonder where they they got the advanced part. For the whole advanced part will depend on from who's someone else's point of view.
Yeah. Wanted, Captain O'Hara. Nickname, Nicole O'Hara. Occupation, blast pilot. Background, Lunar Force astronaut. Lunar campaign veteran. Plays French horn. Wanted for escaping and evading Cread forces. Aiding Jeff Jefferson. Being the brains of blast tragedy. Apprehend dead or alive. Lunar campaign veteran. Wait. Was there a war for the moon at one point or another?
I know there was one apparently in Fallout, but here,
I'm not sure. I know there was a DLC with Fallout. Actually, no, I don't think there was one for the moon or something.
Oh, there is a DLC for the moon. But apparently, there's apparently hints at a museum that there have been wars on the moon.
I'd need to check in on stuff like that.
Yeah, no, this is more of a theories for. These are one of the things that people. All right. There seems to have a artwork in a museum that seems to hint at it, but people are with 50-50 on it.
Yeah, it could just as well be propaganda, which, well, the Fallout world is full of.
Yeah, so people are rather looking at it carefully and trying to figure out, are they serious? How much is it true, or how much bullshit is it?
Yeah, and yeah, also to clarify, with that I mean in-world propaganda. So it always still amuses me when people say that Fallout isn't supposed to be a critique of capitalism and such. Like, are you even playing the game?
Yeah, that sounds like people who refuse to see the benefit or or rather, it sounds like people who that either don't pay attention, don't care, or blindly refuse to see the flaws of capitalism.
Yeah.
Like, there's a pro and cons on everything. Or you blindly ignore the cons. That's the problem.
That's a fight arena.
Uh-oh.
And we only have 3 hits, so let's see how this goes.
Uh-oh.
Bomb-gineer. Okay.
Oh dear.
That was the first.
I do believe there might be a chance for Atlantis to exist. They maybe have some more advanced alloy making with the orichalcum thing. But we have found an alloy we guessing is orichalcum, for there's so many metals in that alloy. But Atlantis being something like we see in Stargate Atlantis? No, not that advanced. They might have better build techniques, better weapon and armor, not such, and all that. Better ships, better metallurgy, but not outright sci-fi.
Yeah. Let's see. We need a hammock. Almost done in again by a stupid icicle.
Yeah, and as for the sinking, earthquakes could probably devastate shallow land or shallow country, like Doggerland, the land between England and Norway. That one very much sank when the ice melted. And that's what.
Yeah.
That's more of the main things it's flooded over.
You know, you were almost going to say ice melted, huh?
Yeah. But yeah, we have a lot of things that could have gone underwater in a slow period of time, and with the ancient memories going on and on, some details may get exaggerated, lost, or altered.
Yeah.
So they are.
Just look at whenever people are doing like Gartic phone games, or I believe that's what it's called. We're just passing along a message, and